All right, welcome back. It's been a hot minute. Very NASA thing to do for those of you who haven't been following. NASA, they have had a launch that has been delayed like 2 months at this point.
Yeah,
it was supposed to go this weekend and had to cancel. So I feel like we are on brand with all
Hopefully
of this.
This won't be the Boeing of D&D.
Oh my goodness. Hopefully not. So, yes. So I am your Mistress of Chaos. You might know me from ThreeFold Talk as Roof Mistress Leia. We stream Thursday nights live on this channel, Malchieri Talks. I have also just released, as of Friday, my Wheel of Time D&D game, also on this channel. So check that out. Next episode will release this Friday. And yeah, so that's me. We'll start on this side. So we'll start with IRL, Mr. Winespring, and then we'll go down, up, and around. So Winespring, you're on deck. Mr. Winespring, take it away.
Okay, yeah, I'm Mr. Winespring, playing as Starman. You can find me on X. I changed my @. It's Star Mandragoran. So
that totally confused me when I was trying to tag you earlier this week.
Not only a bold choice, but a proper choice.
Yeah,
myself.
Cosmically proper choice.
Mandragoran is good for anyone.
Right. Cool. So yeah, that's me.
Winespring.
That's me. I am Winespring, Mrs. Winespring Cafe on X. You can find me at Winespring Cafe. I specialize in Wheel of Time themed recipes. So if you're a fan of that book series, which I'm assuming you are if you're here, then you can check out my website, winespringcafe.com, and try recipes and then come tell me if you like them, which I assume you will because I think they're delicious. And I also have a hashtag that I use on X. What eats? There's a lot of fun content there and recipe cards that are easy to save to your phone and follow. And I'm playing Senator Billy Nelson, the 14th Administrator of NASA.
We're not there yet. Stop jumping the gun.
Senator for President. Senator for President.
I'm excited.
Senator for President.
Senator for President.
Hello, I am Tavern. I design stuff and occasionally sell things. I'm also a professional. Oh yeah, look, I'm a co-host on the Wheel and Chill show. We'll be back on the air soon too.
Sometime.
I'm also a professional. What do they call it? Imposter syndromatic. So Wheel of Time, baby.
Welcome to the fandom.
Welcome to the fandom.
All right, aliens. Before he gets carried away, let's have you go.
I'm playing IBAI. I'm Aliens on X, and I occasionally do a science and write books sometimes. You can find them at graphicorica.com. Find my books. Thank you.
Book link
really
in the show description if you're interested. All right, so without much further ado, we will do a recap of the last session, which was, a little while ago. So recap is necessary. And then we will reintroduce our characters and get started. So last two sessions, our team of not adventurers fell asleep on Earth, which is a slightly different timeline than ours. Something is missing in their life. They couldn't put their fingers quite on it, but they kept going along, fell asleep, and flicker, showed up on a new planet in a different timeline, different universe, and listening to their slightly different things. Things aren't quite the same as their lives on Earth. They've got some magical powers. Our AI is actually in a body and able to communicate and not just a computer program. Through talking with owner of a bar and the head of the guards, which is like the head of the police. They were directed to go to the observatory to find some more information. It's become obvious that people at the observatory have brought them to this planet, and for reasons have not yet quite been disclosed.
They'd heard about my pecs.
And accept into the campaign. That being said, Starman was able to create a little dancing image called that they nicknamed Clippy, who was able to attach itself to the observatory computer to try to get some information. Granite started a spy network using the janitorial services. Senator Billy Nelson had some high charisma checks and charmed the pants off of not only the front desk person, but the research assistant, Titus, had a very long conversation. Our AI, in an attempt to, because Senator Nelson was doing such a great job and was able to distract the research assistant for so long, they had to, Starman had to recode Clippy because Clippy only lasts an hour. Clippy's programming is only for an hour. And as the AI was attempting to stealthily put Clippy up back on the computer to, you know, do its thing, they kind of pissed the front desk person off, ruining Senator Nelson's charisma mojo with Titus.
Never piss off the front desk, you guys.
Never.
Yeah, Starman
Pizza.
stole some pizza. Like, Senator Nelson, you need to give them some instructions on the rule of chill.
The rule of chill.
I got
Wait,
the chill
wait.
down.
Senator Nelson is going to teach us how to chill?
Apparently. So Titus brought you back to meet researcher Morgan Sherry, who was starting to give y'all some information when AI kind of glitched, grabbed a teacup, and smashed it against the wall.
Oh God.
And this is where we're actually going to retcon a little bit from you guys walking from the desk up to the researcher's room, because we did not decide what Clippy is going to be doing over this hour. So Clippy has just plugged into the computer. Senator Nelson's up front, walking with Titus, and they're still deep in conversation. Oh, yes, well, and thank you for this peppermint.
Daggum right.
So Starman, Granite, and AI, do you guys have anything in specific that you want Clippy to be doing as you guys are going to be talking to researcher Sherry?
I remember we discussed checking for missing or corrupt sections of files around the same time as the disappearances that had similar time codes and whatnot.
Oh, that's right. You were talking about possibly seeing if Clippy could hack into the security systems.
Yeah.
Through the main front desk.
Yeah, looking for any weird things like fire alarms or false, any kind of alarm or emergency, any kind of deleted or corrupt file or files within the time frame of the disappearances. See if they correlate with specific parts of the building at the same time, and et cetera, and all that happy stuff. Oh, and also I'd like to know what janitorial staff was working on those nights.
AI, was there anything you were gonna do the message chat to Starman to request of Clippy?
I think I had already shared my suggestion to look for any data about the missing people, and that was kind of the only thing that I was pondering.
Yeah, and previously Clippy had looked for that data, but with a roll of 7, glitched out because of the information overload. So, do there's just a lot of data to go through over several weeks worth of time. So Starman, is there any, so out of these requests, is there anything that you are going to direct Clippy to start looking for?
Yeah, I guess we would look to see if there's been any maybe logs or information about things that had happened around that time frame. You know, that the people had either disappeared or that maybe, you know, we had disappeared. You know, just to see if we can draw any correlations. I think I would try to see if Clippy can remotely somehow connect with IDAI as well in the meantime.
Great.
Because yeah, I do want to have some sort of a console or something there during this really crazy, scary thing happening.
So do you ask AI, or are you just going to tell Clippy to do this without consulting AI?
I think I would ask. Yeah, we'll probably go with asking first.
Consent is important.
Whoa.
What the?
That's Clippy.
Is that Clippy? Oh my god!
I thought Clippy was Paperclip.
Where's
No,
his
Clippy's
face?
a little bubble.
I love
Oh.
it.
Bubble
love
Groot
that.
person.
I love that. That's very cute.
Clippy is sus. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so how do you approach Starman, who was not a fan about being attached to having Clippy attached to them that one time?
I
Wait,
you're gonna ask AI,
I'm gonna
or
ask-
you're
oh,
just gonna
gotcha.
I think
So-
I've just thrown a cup at a wall, so keep that in mind.
not quite yet. So we're retconning a little bit
Okay.
because we
Oh,
didn't.
okay. Yeah. I get it.
Yeah, so
Gotcha.
you have not yet thrown. You
about
have not
to.
yet given hot water without a tea bag to Professor
I
Morgan.
mean, I
Nobody needs tea bags.
feel like
So sure.
They're over
Yeah,
there.
spill the tea. Spill the tea, AI.
Ha.
I know.
I know.
That's funny.
I feel like something's about to go down. So I'd like to
Just feel like
So-
it, maybe.
so maybe lean over to Senator Billy Nelson and Granite and be like, are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Like something's building, and see what
Well-
everybody is thinking.
I thought she was winking at me.
'Cause I don't really want to act rash.
It was getting awkward.
By myself. So, I mean,
Well,
we
and
could
AI
just-
had told you that they were glitching out after they woke up from their
Yeah.
reboot. That things
Yeah.
were a little
Not
weird.
normal.
So you might assume. Roll me a perception check.
Ooh, our first roll.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Get that ready.
Don't forget the
I forgot my
dice,
dice.
people.
God. Oh, Granite.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Roll the dice.
That will be. Oh no! I rolled a 2, and it's +5, so it's a 7.
Uh, yeah, AI is not acting how they were before their down, but you're just taking them at face value that that it's just being weird, being in a body, and different experiences. So obviously that's what it is.
Mhm.
Obviously,
Everything is fine.
everything is fine. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing's
It's
wrong.
fine.
Fine.
I don't know.
All is
Fine.
good. Everything is good, Dave.
So if I'm speaking with Titus, I cannot engage in this conversation that he is asking about, correct?
You're fully engaged with Titus.
Yeah. So I can't add anything to it. Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I guess given the situation, it might make more sense to try and connect since IBAI is kind of glitching out and maybe needs some assistance.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're just
mean,
going to tell Clippy to go ahead and Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, direct connect.
Poured in.
How
I mean,
secure is Clippy?
What's that?
How
Do you have a
secure is
virus?
Clippy? Does
Um,
Clippy have a password or anything we need to add in?
One, two,
Like,
four.
MFA real quick,
Can Clippy
we
be
don't-
corrupted in any way?
Yeah.
Clippy
We
is
don't want Clippy
not
to turn on
that
us.
complicated of a construct.
Okay.
Sure.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 is
I'm
his
worried.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Thanks. Now I got to change my shit.
password.
Oh my god.
It's Granite's password as well.
Yeah.
My password is just password. All lowercase.
Yeah.
All lower,
Starman,
not
you're-
even an upper. Oh
No,
my god.
all lowercase.
Starman, you're just gonna have Clippy attempt to direct connect.
Yeah, but in the most like gentle way possible, if that's even possible. Because like don't want to seem intrusive, but it's like almost like a tap on the shoulder, like hey.
All right, I'm
Let-
going to have you.
Plug the
Be like,
So,
Oh, you
I'm gonna
walk
have
up to her
with-
like a baseball player and be like, "Smack ass, good job."
with
Yeah.
Clippy's stats, I'm gonna have you have it roll a stealth check, which is its dexterity. So just roll a regular d20, and Clippy has a +2 for dexterity.
Damn, Clippy.
Clippy's dumb, but Clippy dexterous.
Are you trying to do this discreetly, or are you trying to do it just casually? Like, are you trying to hide it from me?
It's very much like hey, like I see something's going on. Like, can we run some diagnostics? It's, yeah. I wouldn't.
Like Clippy is still attached to the computer, so it's attempting to reach out via its Bluetooth connection to IBAI.
Okay, so I rolled
Do you
a
authorize CLP 3? Clippy.
that'd be a 13, so it was an 11 with the +2. So
wow, it's a perfect roll.
IBAI, roll me a perception check, and let's see if Clippy is able to beat your perception and therefore connect with you without you knowing.
But she knows. He literally just told her that he was
That's
trying to
true.
connect.
Wait, I thought you were trying to do it on the sly. Like, we're just not gonna try to disturb IBAI.
I mean, I think the thing was, given the situation, it's and what we see is about to happen. It's before like waiting for it to escalate more. It's kind of like a hey, like like let's run some diagnostics essentially if we can.
It's 15 + 2.
Yeah, so you totally noticed that
Yeah.
Clippy is like getting into your brain a little bit.
I do not give any signal that I notice. And I feed Clippy a bunch of bullshit data. I just give it like random junk garbage, a bunch of temporary files that are totally unnecessary.
I completely trust these files.
Is her eye twitching? Is her eye twitching?
No. I think at this point, you see my pupils have gone extremely constricted, so you almost don't even see them. Yeah.
This is not okay. I'm very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Hey,
All right.
I think she's gone blind.
So fast forward to the conversation that y'all were having with researcher Morgan Sherry. So Morgan Sherry was just very excited that you were here, and it's
no.
like
She's
asked
really
for
nice.
y'all to introduce yourselves, and we got through Senator Bill Johnson, Granite, and then when the researcher was asking IBAI who they were, IBAI glitched hardcore and smashed the tea glass against the wall. And this is where we are going to start today.
Awesome.
And smash that like button while we're smashing stuff. Just
So
saying.
smash it hard.
No,
Smash it
no,
hard.
no hard smashing.
Ooh.
So, I'm going to have all of you.
We're so
roll
fancy.
Initiative.
Wow. Okay.
I feel like we should get a surprise attack since she did not.
Well, the
expect
surprise
that.
attack was IBAI. I asked them what their, after they reached
Okay.
their stress level number,
Oh, good point.
what their action was. And it
So we
was
just roll.
two.
Oh, sorry.
It's plus dex, right?
I just roll a flat number at this point.
Okay.
Make
For
it easy.
D20,
19.
Yeah, with the D20. 19.
11,
16.
11.
12.
And the researcher got 4. Cool. So I'm gonna give everybody a chance to take one action before we start first serious. Like, what do you do as soon as IBAI smashes that glass? What is your gut instinct to do?
I'll start.
stand-
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead. I was going to say, I would probably get myself between IBIA and the group. And be like, hey, you okay? Chica?
Very heroic.
All right.
Uh,
And I should probably update. Because we updated
Senator
your
Billy
character.
Nelson looks so cool. I love the purple eyes, the wizard eyes.
the fact that you tagged him in
Multiple times. I'm like, please see how cool I
have
made
you not
look.
gotten like a visit from the
Oh,
Black
we
Helicopters
DM
yet
like
or anything?
every day. We DM every day.
Not put a restraining
All
order
right,
on you.
so Granite has gotten between AI and, well, you say the group, so you guys are kind of spread out. So
So in this scenario, AI is bottom. No, that's the researcher. AI is behind me.
yeah, AI is
top right.
here.
Right.
AI is here. Senator, we've got
Okay,
Starman,
well-
and this is
All right. Well, then basically, I've turned around and rather than getting between myself and everybody because I didn't know where everybody was at, I will turn around and confront AI, as in, "Hey, what are you doing? You all right?
okay.
See the size of that bus?"
Cool.
Registered
Senator, what are
wall.
you doing?
I would like to walk around near Professor Morgan,
Okay.
and I would like to use the feat Inspiring Leader to inspire my companions, not including IBIA. Or no, I do not want to. We're in combat.
Why is her name Ignatius?
Because that's just what I did when I created these, and I haven't redone them.
That is my name. My name is Ignatius Badger.
I'm like-
Badger.
That's
That's
true.
my program name.
That is
And
true.
so Inspiring Leader gives everyone on my team a 1d4 for any skill check, action, or saving throw.
Is that like automatic, or do you have to do that?
I'm doing it right now.
Oh, I thought she said we were. Can we?
I'm currently doing it.
Before action. All right,
Be
never mind.
inspired. Be inspired
Okay.
right now.
I'm inspired.
I feel so inspired.
Oh,
I'm not inspired, guys.
wow, my pecs flexed all of a sudden. That was weird.
You're welcome.
I don't notice at all.
Notice at all.
I had a rippling through my pectoralis.
Oh my. You're like
Oh.
Senator Billy Nelson. I like your wrinkly old man hands.
Senator Billy Nelson, they have you've inspired your compatriots. Starman, what are you doing?
I think gonna try to get a little closer to kind of the circle being created there with Granite and IBAI, just to kind of show, like, I'm not trying to hide. Like we're just trying to talk, figure out what's going on.
All right, like right about there or on the other
Yeah.
side.
I think that's good.
Perfect. All right. So, Granite, you are up first in initiative.
Aside from spilling the tea, did IB like step forward? Were they in the middle of
Oh
stepping
yeah,
forward?
IBAI. Sorry. What do you do now that everybody has? So you've got.
I'm definitely just in like shock mode. So hitting that threshold, I've not entirely shut down, but you can tell that the higher level awareness, the thinking part of my programming is mostly gone. And so kind of what's left is the magic that's animating my body and whatever else of a personality that has been developed over the last few hours that we've been on this planet. So I'm not doing much other than just kind of existing and being very confused. So I haven't moved.
Oh, perfect.
You're just not reacting at all.
Not reacting, full shock.
What is your body language saying? Is it aggressive? Are you tight?
I think it's like stunned, like a person that just was in a car crash, like literal physical shock. Like the physical body that I'm in is in shock.
Starman and Granite, roll me, since you guys are looking directly at IBAI, roll me a perception check, and Starman, do it with advantage since you wrote, actually both of you do it with advantage. Starman because you wrote IBAI's code, and Granite just because of your life experiences.
Yeah, I have
Ooh, nice.
eye for detail anyway, so yeah.
Perfect.
Perception, you said, right?
Yes.
With advantage, I get to go again.
Is it with advantage?
14.
Yes, with advantage.
14.
14, cool.
Only got a 10.
No. With advantage
Okay.
and your modifiers?
The
I
advantage,
rolled
you get to roll
two,
twice.
I did roll twice.
Okay. Yeah,
My
I
second
need
was
higher.
9.
Fine.
Oh no.
So Granite, you're picking up on this like you've seen people in combat, so you know that
Shell shock?
the shell shock look.
Basically
Starman,
PTSD, got it.
You're used to dealing with a computer interface and not something that looks like a human being. So you're not picking up on the body language that IBAI is exhibiting.
Shit.
Okay, so from there, Granite, now we are at the beginning of the initiative order.
Okay, so
Oh my God.
I'm going to try to immobilize the victim and try to calm them down. So I'm going to use hold person so that they don't fall. So that she doesn't
Right.
fall, IB doesn't fall.
Help if I got my spell card out. Because I got the spell card. Hold person, alright. So I think that just happens, right?
Basically, they get to roll. They
The
have to
target must
succeed
succeed on a wisdom saving throw. So IBAI roll a wisdom saving throw. And you need to beat Granite's wisdom modifier, which is
I'm looking.
Super high. It's really high.
12.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
well, sorry. Plus one.
I
but
got
don't know
an
if that counts.
18 and I have a +4, so
Fuck.
22.
So that means you are not held.
So is this a moment where the 1d4 would help? Granite?
No.
No, because this is just what the check that like his
Yes,
basically his like DC level.
I might ask that multiple times as I'm not familiar
That's
with how to
fine.
Okay.
Not a problem. That's appropriate. So Granite, you go to attempt to grab IBAI, and they're just like, I don't know what's going on. And you're
I
not
don't
really-
like it.
I'm still just trying to soothing words, calming down.
Listen, lollipops, baby butterflies. You like the tango.
Doc, help me out here.
For a just for that, I'm going to give you a bonus action of a persuasion check since you're trying to be calming.
Yeah.
So roll me that.
His intelligence.
Yes, and you're going to need to beat IBAI's intelligence modifier.
Fucking nut. That's like 59 or some shit.
It is a 16.
I have to beat a 16.
You need to beat a 16.
Fine.
Yeah.
Rock and
34.
roll.
What did you get?
I got a 7. Baba. Blanket.
What are these words? What are you saying?
What are these-
Where
what is
are
happening?
we? This doesn't make any sense.
So Starman, you're up, and IBAI, you are on deck.
Okay. Let's see. So I've got shield as a spell. Is there any way I can kind of preemptively cast shield? And I guess that would be just on one party member. Is that right?
Yes. Of course, I don't have that. Yes, shield really is for one person, and it just boosts them, I believe, in their yeah, it's an invisible barrier of magical force that appears and protects you. Until the start of your next turn, you add +5 bonus to your AC. So that's if you think IBAI might physically attack you, this basically just buffs you up a little bit in your AC.
Okay.
Also, I put the link to the spells page in our chat.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and cast shield, just kind of preemptively.
I believe that's a bonus action. It's a reaction. So if they attack you, you can do that.
Okay.
So if IBAI or granted just decides to start pounding on you for creating IBAI, who knows? Maybe the researcher is going to freak out. Maybe Titus is going to come.
Broken, Doc. You made a broken thing.
So save that as a reaction that you can use.
There's a language model that can't be broken. You don't understand.
Okay.
So what
then in that case, I think I noticed I've got the fabricate spell. So I would try to use that spell to fabricate essentially like a pouch on like a some sort of thumb drive or something like that, and just offer it up as almost like a medicinal type thing.
All right, so give me a bonus action investigation check to look around the room real quick to see if there's any material that you might be able to use to create some sort of patch. Because this is a physical object, so it might are you trying to create like a computer chip that IBAI might be able to ingest, or?
Yeah, pretty much something that's very much like I'm offering up.
Yes. So give me that.
Just a wafer thin.
Give me that. But this is a casting time of 10 minutes.
Because it's a higher level spell, I suppose.
Yeah, and it takes a little while to make something. Like you're gonna have to find it and fabricate.
Let's go ahead and do it. And this the thing that I'm fabricating would be something that would also create some sort of communication at like a root level type situation as well. So I feel like it'd be worth the wait.
Okay. So give me the bonus investigation to see if you can find anything. And if you can't find anything, I'll give you one more chance to do something.
Okay. So the roll, I got a 15, and then do I do the D4 as well, or is it?
If you want to use the D4 here.
Oh, so you only get
You only use it once?
I believe. Wait, what was it called again? Winespring.
It was the, let me find it again. Inspiring leader.
So I think it is just once. You can spend.
Oh, yep. They can add once to any skill check, action, or saving throw.
So you can choose to use it now if you want with 15.
I guess I'll stick with the 15. That's not bad.
All right, with a 15, you're able, because you're pretty close to researcher Sherry's desk. So you look over, and they do have a couple of like little gadget items that you can just quickly grab up and start to make something. So you will be moving over to the desk. You are here now. Are you going to move to this side or over here? To this side.
I think I'd move over next to the side of the center building Elton's on.
Okay, so you're gonna move around. So you're kind of flank, like you're almost sort of flanking IBAI, not quite flanking. Are you gonna say anything to IBAI as you do this?
No, you're not.
I'm just kind of
not yet.
Pleading,
okay.
Close.
Pleading with IBAI, trying to ask for calm.
All right, and do a persuasion check as you do this with advantage to show as you're showing that you're fabricating something.
Okay.
Oh wait, so you're trying to persuade, right? You're not trying to deceive or intimidate.
Yeah, persuade. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying like, I can help. Like, please let me help. So yeah, definitely persuasion. So, charisma.
God, just coming right for us.
Yay!
Okay.
Laser
so
so
good.
sharp shooting out of my eyes.
I got a 19.
19, okay. Yes. So persuasion is a charisma.
Nice.
Yep.
So, and they have a 10 charisma, so you definitely beat their DC. So, IBAI, how are those words affecting you with a 19 versus your 10 DC for that?
I'm confused, but definitely that has placated the weird mumbo jumbo that Granite was trying to calm me with. So
he was trying to help you. He was trying to give you.
I'm here. I think I'm down right here, and I'm mostly just like still very much in shock, but not like spazzing out, not freaking out.
Nice.
No tears. You can see maybe
none of that sympathy stuff, Billy.
It's happening. It's gonna happen. You know it's gonna happen.
All right. And so IBAI, it's you now, and then Senator, you're on deck.
I think I am probably realistically going. Can I hold my action until after?
Absolutely.
Because nothing has really happened. I think that would have taken me out of that state. So I think I'll hold my action.
Until what?
Until after I see what researcher Sherry does. I think realistically, she might, if she responds in a weird way, I think I would probably respond to that just as a reaction. But yeah.
Awesome. Absolutely. And so if they react positively,
yes, if they react positively, I think I would have a positive reaction. If they attack, I think I have something that I would probably end up doing.
Okay, cool.
Researcher Sherry?
Yes.
Where's she at?
Next to me.
That's no, I thought that was Morgan.
That is
the same
Morgan
person.
Sherry.
Oh, never mind.
Yes.
Y'all are messing me up.
2 first last names.
People have multiple names.
I don't
Unless
believe it.
you're
I
the
only have
Senator
one.
Belly Nelson, and then you have 3.
Granted, hello.
All right, Senator Billy Nelson of the title and 2 names. Your turn, and researcher Morgan Sherry of the title and 2 names is next.
Me.
Okay, so I would like to use calm emotions on both IBAI and Sherry.
What a politician.
And I would
Get
like
out
to
of
use
here.
persuasion with it.
Great.
So this is not like reactionary or
So
aggressive. It's
each
very much-
humanoid in a 20-foot radius centered on a point that you choose must make a charisma saving throw. A creature that fails, a
God
creature
damn it.
can choose to fail if they wish. You can choose one of the following two effects. You can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. Alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that is hostile towards it. So those are the two things you can do to calm emotions.
Yes.
So
I think I would like to move a little bit more towards indifference since it seems like our AI is
Great.
becoming overwhelmed.
So I can totally do this drawing thing. Circle. So oops, that is totally not going to be in the
So
right place.
I'm not going to be able to get both, it looks like, without
no.
including
Everybody.
Brandon.
Yeah, you will get everybody.
So I can't direct
Nope, everybody.
towards everybody. That's asking a lot.
This is the most dramatic music for a software upgrade I've ever heard.
No, because I mean, in all honesty, I can just choose to accept what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I'm already indifferent, so it's not really going to affect me.
Oh, is that how that would
Generally.
work? Oh, okay. I wasn't actually sure. That
I
was-
mean,
it's kind of
I don't know if
the-
that's how it would work. I'm just telling you right now, I'm pretty much indifferent
yeah.
to regardless.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
want
it
everyone
says
to
you
be-
can make a target, so it sounds like per this wording, it sounds like you can choose.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I was
to
thinking
make
I would
them.
try to make them, specifically IBIA, more indifferent towards us versus aggressive.
All
Kind
right.
of calm the emotions that she's unaware of that are new to her. Kind of like taking a Xanax a little bit.
All right. And the same thing. And then the same thing for
That's a level 3 Quaalude.
So
Oh,
you'll
wait, you're
only be able
breaking
to make that emotion go to the two people. Me?
Yeah, like I would
You guys
not
hear me?
want to I would not want to affect Starman and Granite because they need to be on their toes. I don't want them to be indifferent towards what's happening. I want them to be aware.
Okay. Cool.
Does that work?
So this is what you want to do?
Sorry guys, let's see what happens.
All right.
I'm
So
indifferent.
this is
I'm
going
indifferent.
to be yeah, so researcher totally failed.
Okay.
I rolled a 14 and
Of
+0.
course you did. No charisma for you.
No, I'm a robot. Robots
So-
don't have charisma.
And we'll just go against Senator, your wisdom, yeah, which is 13. So IBAI, you succeed in your
And I use this is where I can use the 1d4. Is that right to add it to it
yes.
to try and help
Well,
calm?
Which is an
Is it-
automatic win because needs
Hold
it
on,
be
just
I
set.
would. That's the only point I need. Yeah.
You inspire your companions, not yourself. So everybody else has
Oh
one.
no.
So
Fine.
you'd be adding something to me. So
Don't want to
you-
add anything to hers. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is just and again, this is just your straight wisdom modifier right now because I didn't give you guys spell modifiers. So
Yeah.
no, I might have to add that later because that might be a thing.
So I did mention I wanted to be using persuasion during that, and my modifier for that is 4. Can I add that?
So
to my-
You did say
persuasion.
that.
So persuasion is you're actively trying to persuade them. This is they are trying to save against your spell check.
Okay.
So which is, and I used your wisdom, which is one of your higher ones.
Mhm.
It's a 13.
My highest. Yeah.
Well, intelligence is your highest, but since they did a wisdom. So IBAI failed, so they are not affected at all
Damn.
by.
I'm trying, friend. I'm trying.
I think I see what happened. I see that you are all trying to calm me down. I see that the researcher has just been blasted with some Xanax.
And the researcher had a phantasmal force against
Yeah.
them earlier by Starman. Also,
Oh yeah,
so they got
The
taken
cheese
damage,
Xanax.
which caused you to go attempt to make them tea, which you didn't know
Yes.
how to do, and you just brought them hot water.
Yes.
Um,
So I think at this point, I'm going to recognize that you're all trying to get me to stop,
Yes.
and I'm going to just like hard shut down. So
Whoa.
I hard reboot
Whoa.
myself, and I just completely
Again?
turn off, full power down. Not sleep. Like there's nothing.
Not sleep. You're not restarting.
sleep
You're
mode,
off.
I'm off. I shut myself off.
Oh, that doesn't seem so good either.
um,
I guess Xanax.
Senator, you were able to cast this calm emotions on researcher Sherry.
Okay.
What do you want to attempt to direct them to do?
Oh, I direct them? Like,
Well,
okay.
what are you trying to get them to?
I hope
what-
that they recognize that we are new to our abilities and that we have brought this person with us that seems to be having a hard time, and to not react violently, but to instead decide to help us, since they're more knowledgeable of their planet and the magic system, that they would, instead decide to help us properly engage with our AI and maybe offer help instead of aggression.
Okay. So on researcher Sherry's turn, they are going to just crouch below the table and reach up and grab a notebook and
Okay.
a pen. I'm going to have them roll to see if they can find it. So an investigation check 3. So they're just like padding around on the table trying to find a pen and a pad so they could. What's
I
going
have a
on?
magical quill. Can I hand them the quill?
Okay, and they're just gonna like,
How did you get a magic quill?
It's just one of my items.
We walk
I
into
just
her
never knew.
office, hit her with psychic
You really-
attack,
did I get-
intimidate her, persuade her, and then hijack her brain to give us all the information. I think we're the bad guys.
Is that what I did? I wasn't trying to.
Yeah, so you, as a bonus action, you can magically create a tiny quill in your hand. Doesn't require ink. Yeah, so you just.
Like I could, like here is your quill, Sherry. Researcher Sherry.
Thank you. And they'll just like grab whatever. Like there's there's a full report, and they just grab and start writing notes on top of that, like just completely over it. So no blank paper. Granite, it's your turn, and Starman, you are on deck. So IBAI has shut down at this moment.
Okay.
I think she went night-nights. Did she go night-nights, Doc? What happened?
Yeah, I don't see any lights at all. Nothing.
I'm
Ding,
gonna
ding, ding.
DM you something, Mistress.
Yes.
Yes, I'm DMing you something. So
That's not good. That's not a good sign. I'm not okay with that.
You know what you did earlier.
You know what you did earlier.
Oh, she's that. Are you? You know what you did last summer.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what can we do, you guys? Our AI is off. Do you know where the reset button is? Starman.
Well, granted, are you going to do anything? Or
I'm not. I'm just
So you're
checking around. I was like,
tapping-
ding, 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 ding.
You're tapping their face.
Ivy.
Okay.
Are you really?
I'm just like
so
touching to see if there's any warmth or cold or what. You know,
I'm getting
just like
warm.
since I mean, if it's something I can do, since IBAI is shut down, I would just kind of approach and check to see if there's been any like physical injuries or anything like that that weren't there, earlier.
All right, so I'm gonna totally make up something.
Yeah.
A check. So I'm gonna call
Okay.
it a kindness or a caring check, and I'm gonna have y'all roll, and y'all need to beat 12. No. With IBAI's condition, you need to beat a 15 to make sure that your actions are being perceived as kind. Starman, you get to do it with advantage as IBAI's creator, but IBAI, what's your reactions to Granite so far? Like, are you apathetic to them? Do you think?
I'm pretty sure I'd be out cold, but there's probably something inside of me that's processing being touched and does not like it.
Okay, but specifically, like, what is your intuition about Granite as a creature? Like, do you like
I don't
them?
even
Do you-
think I don't. Oh, like before? Yeah, no, totally. I'm chill with
before you-
anybody on the team. Yeah.
All right, so Granite,
I don't
just,
think I know that it's him that's touching me. I think
I'm
I
not
just
like flicking her
think
face. I'm just like
touched.
Oh, okay, so you're not perceiving. So you're just okay. So both of y'all roll just a straight check then, and with no modifiers, and you need to beat a 15 to see if it's being perceived as aggressive.
Okay, I get an advantage because clearly I love this AI. And
You're
I'm
not close
trying.
to them, and you're not touching them.
do you see that?
What is it?
That's a 20.
So you got a
Oh.
nat 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I got
an 8.
16.
16. All right, you guys got saved by the dice on this one. IBA is not reacting negatively to the problem.
Not reacting. I think I'm still
Oh,
just like in off mode. I think I took my own self-determination out of it because I recognized that my responses were inappropriate for the social situation, and that's like the core tenet of my program.
Intelligent.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
They
so
don't call it artificial stupidity, do they? It's artificial intelligence.
I laugh a little bit. I can't help myself.
So as you're shut down, this is your turn now, and then Senator, you're on deck. You're getting. Are you
I think
conscious?
there's-
Roll. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think like the magic living part of me is like that deep sleep where you're not dreaming and like time is passing and you aren't aware of it at all. The programming part of me is just like cursor, the old DOS machines, like way back, like just blinking dot, like nothing.
Oh,
is
no.
happening.
All right, Senator, are you gonna try to do anything?
I think so. I'm trying to decide what exactly could work with an AI that is shut down. While I'm thinking of an action, can I read over what they have been writing next to me? Professor Sherry?
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
Well, there's nothing I can do, so I may as well gather intelligence.
And then go from there. Okay, so that's a investigation, you said?
Yeah, investigation.
Oh. That's pretty good. I got a 12. What is happening tonight? Oh, wait, no. I got a 16. Oh, did I read the wrong thing last time? Okay, well, that's probably good. Sorry, that all happened right here, didn't it?
They're just taking copious notes on what's going on. So
Oh,
very
that's it?
detailed, copious notes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And at this point, they are. Oh, geez. I wasn't really planning on having them participate. I was planning on this going. I thought y'all were going to do something completely different.
No.
We're so
We
kind.
care about our AI. We don't.
So they are going
Caring is
to
caring.
attempt to do ascending to you, IBAI. So they're going to come up and you are going to. At this point, has your intelligence level turned off, or are you receiving?
I'm perceiving. I'm not processing. So I'm receiving. I can hear. I can feel, but I'm not. There. It's just information. There's nothing actually processing. So I would say the intelligence is not active. It's perhaps passive.
Okay. So they are going to attempt to send to you. Are you alive still? So you'll possibly, would you get this message in your head?
This is like the first time that anybody has used magic to telepathically communicate with me. So I'm guessing this is like hitting some deeper, like being a magical, half biological, half magical construct. Like it's hitting the biological part of me. And I think that part like immediately wakes up and is really confused, but also can tell that usually when people are attacking you, they don't ask if you're okay. So,
well, they're asking, "Are you alive?"
Yeah,
so
but I
mean,
mean,
you're okay.
Can I roll for perception to see if it's friendly?
Yeah. I love that.
Hold on. Okay, I get a 16 plus 16 or 18.
So they rolled a 5. So you're what you perceive from them is just it's not necessarily friendly, it's more academic, and it's very like, is this thing alive? Is more that like deek deek deek, is this alive? Like deek deek deek. That's kind of the emotional push
I send back a loud and clear, as like strongly as I can, just a big yes.
Roll me a strength check. Yeah, strength check to see how strong this is. To see if you like do any psychic damage to them. They're not very strong.
Not great.
Not great.
A modifier plus. I got an 11.
All right, yeah, no, it's not strong enough to do any psychic damage.
Okay, well, that's good.
All right, and then Granite, it's your turn with Starman on deck. Granite.
Yes.
Your turn.
Sorry.
Wow.
I was thinking about 12.
What are you doing?
I don't know what you're trying to tell. I'm just telling you it's 12. I thought it was my turn to roll or something.
All right, 12.
No, I'm not doing anything.
Awesome.
I'm paying attention to the unconscious or turned off IB over here, ignoring the battle slogans from Senator behind me, with her Xanax calls, and yeah, I'm just making sure that nothing is happening to IBIA, like physically.
All right.
Whatever's happening with her is happening in her head, so I see no physical manifestation of it, right?
No, absolutely
Okay.
not.
So yeah, that's what I'd be doing.
And then Starman, you walk in, or it's your turn. You walk in.
Yeah, I walk in the room. As I'm working on the Patch Tuesday device, since today's Tuesday.
Catch Tuesday.
I like that. It's cute.
So I'm working on that device, but I'm also just kind of looking over at IBAI, trying to figure out if there's been any kind of like sabotage or anything like that, because it's definitely, surprising everyone. I think. I mean, we saw that she was glitching and stuff, but we just really have no idea why. So I'm just trying to see if I can perceive what's going on visibly, if I can.
All right. So give me an investigation check then. And are you communicating with Clippy still? Are you trying to get the information from Clippy, or you're just like trying to get visual indications?
Yeah, I mean, I could probably, as a software developer, multitask a little bit and check in to see if there's any hits for information that might be helpful to us. Roll that other one. I got a 25.
Ooh.
25. All right, so IBAI, communicate with your maker.
Help!
No.
I think that's the only thing that you hear.
And as you're reaching out through Clippy, because they did not have a good connection, Clippy is going to accidentally do a mental attack on IBAI. So just roll a straight D20 from Clippy. Yeah, because Clippy had a bad connection. But Starman doesn't know that. So if you're attempting to get Clippy to reach out to IBAI, Clippy is going to accidentally attack. Because everybody thinks this connection's good, and it's not.
Gotcha. So you're asking if Clippy was still trying to connect to IBAI.
And you said yes.
I didn't catch that. Okay.
You said yes.
I thought you were talking about from the console at the desk, but okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
So just roll a straight D20 for Clippy, because I don't want to even pretend to make up some sort of coding attack hacker thing.
Okay.
And if it beats IBAI's AC,
I don't think it's going to. I rolled a 6.
Oh.
a 6. All right. Yeah. So
Oh, come on.
it's just a glitchy.
This is how it's gonna happen. A glitchy computer. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Clippy's
I
got a
don't-
very glitchy connection.
Okay. So that table, is that what that table is for?
Yes.
Okay, so D100.
Oh no, not again.
Uh-oh.
I get to.
And there's no like modifiers, it's just straight D100, right? For the number.
Yes. Wait. Which one am I? Which table am I looking at again? The unstable backlash.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There we go. Haha. Yes, I got it. Got it. Just got to find where I put my table.
37. I can't believe Clippy is what triggered this. It's like a software update is like, this is literally Y2K.
You didn't have enough digits.
Your age changes by a number of years equal to the roll. If the roll is odd, you get younger.
Wild.
So you get old. You get older by 6 years. So you'll
Okay.
just see.
Do I see her mature in front of my
But
eyes?
I'm also a construct, so maybe it's like I don't understand if it because like my body is only 3 days old anyway.
Right?
So or not even 3 days. It's like we've only been here like
24
half a
hours
day.
after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
re-roll then, because that doesn't make sense.
That would be weird.
Good catch. Unless we get something worse next.
Okay.
And then we should go back.
Oh god.
52.
52.
Good
A
number.
spectral shield hovers near you for the next minute, granting you a +2 bonus to your AC and immunity to magic missile. Which
Oh, well, fantastic.
so you're
McAfee. I want a big giant McAfee like symbol, like the antivirus comes up.
Kind of like the
Wow.
Batman signal, but it says McAfee.
Our AI has a sense of humor, is what I'm hearing.
That's funny.
So IBAI, are you still just shut down now because it's your turn?
No, that definitely starts. That turns me back on, but now I'm in a rage right now. So I'm in battle mode. The Clippy attack has destroyed all attempts at keeping me calm, and the programming part that's helpful and useful is basically gone, and the thing that is there is this like magical construct creature that is attacked like in battle mode, just battle mode. The badger part of me has come out.
So what do you do? So you've received this attack. Y'all
I have
will
a shield.
see like
I cast darkness on the table, in the center of the table.
Right, dark.
Wait, what?
We'll find out. This changes my entire reaction. I'm gonna need a
How
minute.
far is that?
I think it's 60 feet. Let me see. Hold on. Or 15 feet.
So yeah, radius of 15 feet, and you
Radius.
cast it on that table right in front of you.
Yes.
Where did else go? So I can do this thing. Let's do it. All right, darkness starting on the center of the table. Go right about there. So
Yes. Pretty much.
right there.
Yeah, right there.
So it gets pitch black for everybody, and researcher Sherry is just gonna be like, "What?" in this very oddly high-pitched voice, and it just starts squealing. And Senator, it is your turn with researcher Sherry on deck and Granite following the researcher.
Okay, so it's just gotten dark, but I technically don't know what happened, or do I?
Also, you still
just-
have dark vision, so I don't know, right? Because we cast dark vision. I gave you dark vision right before we went in.
Did you actually? I thought you were waiting for the wilderness, or like for future,
Later.
because it was right where y'all were.
You know what? I think you're right.
You guys decided to wait because there was a lot of ambient city
Right.
light where y'all were.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. So, Senator, you were trying to read what the researcher was writing, so you weren't necessarily paying direct attention to what IBAI was doing.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden it just got pitch black and you can't read or see anything.
Okay, so in that case, ooh, I think what I would do is maybe it's casting. It's the aura of vitality.
Okay.
So it has a healing like radius of up to 30 feet.
Okay. What are you trying to
And
do
that-
with that?
That would include IBIA, AI,
Okay.
because for one, I know something's wrong with a teammate. For two, now suddenly it's dark. I'm going to react by trying to heal whatever I can that's happening around me to my teammate.
Oh, Senator for President.
No.
So the only person who has taken damage so far is the researcher.
This poor woman.
So technically, there's damage happening with AI or two, right? So couldn't that reach in and touch?
Would
them?
this help you at all? How? Because you haven't taken
Well-
any. I would say. Well,
It's not
I'll leave it up to. Go
So the damage, is it easier if I just give you guys an above table description of the mechanic, or is that cheating? Because I'm happy
It
to
might
help
help.
you. Okay, so essentially the experience of becoming like a physical creature has made anything that is highly emotionally triggering makes it worse. So you'd probably recognize that. I mean, if you were paying attention.
Yes,
I feel
like a trauma
So
Trauma
that's
response.
why I leaned into
Yeah.
healing, like a healing
Yeah.
reaction, because someone
Exactly.
having an emotional, overwhelming time needs to experience healing to help them get
Yeah.
over that. And so there has to be something within like our AI that can even decide to start correcting herself in ways that we can't. And so I'm trying to trigger that type of like fail
Yeah.
safe or something
So
that is
I think
there.
if we
here's
within
how
the
I'll
AI.
handle. Here's how I'll handle that is if you roll a d20 and if you beat their AC, you're able to give some sort of emotional healing.
Mhm.
Send me to therapy, god damn it.
I'm coming for it. So that would definitely give me a score modifier of intelligence, right?
I'm just gonna do a
Or-
straight one, straight
Straight one modifier.
d20 at this, yeah, because this is
Okay.
completely making it the fuck up, and I'm not gonna think too much about it.
Well, I rolled an 11. Just a
IBA,
d20, you said, right?
does that beat your AC?
Which one am I looking for? For intelligence?
I need to hit
you have it-
refresh.
For this,
Terrible
well, you
rolls.
also have that shield around you, so it's +5. So in
No.
your rage, it's 12 plus 5. So 17
No.
is your AC right now.
Yeah, no.
Okay. All right. So the researcher is just freaking out, can't see anything, and puts a cloud of daggers directly above their head, which is going to accidentally
Oh, wait, you're breaking up.
attack. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, now I can. Okay.
Right. Yeah, so Reacher Sherry is going to just defensively put a cloud of daggers directly above their head as they're ducking down, but that is going to give 4d4 slashing damage to the senator.
Oh, Jesus. Do I notice that that's happening?
It's darkness.
Do you have dark vision?
I don't think it goes through the darkness spell.
I do. Oh, it doesn't?
I don't think it does.
I feel like if I cast the spell, though, it's my, like, I don't know, maybe.
You wouldn't be able to see it. You might be able to hear the whirring of the daggers. And Senator, you take 6 damage, 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
And do you like scream? How do you react?
Is that a spell?
It's daggers flash like spinning through the air.
Well, I have
above.
spell resistance.
Ooh.
So it says I have an advantage on saving throws against spells. Furthermore, you have resistance against the damage of spells.
You have so it's half that, so it's 3 then.
Just 3 points. Okay, good. Yeah, I'll take those 3
Yeah,
right
resistance
back.
is half. Immunity is they don't touch you.
47. Okay.
Yeah.
And I
All right.
forget-
So granted, it is now your turn with Starman on deck and IBAI following them.
Okay. I am going to. Can I do a bonus action before my actual action?
Yeah,
right.
just tell me what you want to do. Yeah.
Okay, so
doesn't-
for my bonus action, I'm going to use Peerless Athlete to augment my athleticism.
Ooh.
And all I know is that things went dark, and then I hear whirring of blades in the air. Did you make any noise when you got cut, Senator Billy?
Yeah.
Ow.
I'm sure I did. Yeah, I got it. It's 3 points. I was probably like, "Ah!"
So I can't see. The closest last ally that I have is, of course, IBAI. So, well, I don't know any different. So I'm going to dive in IBAI's direction to try to knock her out of harm's way with a grapple.
All right. So give me an athletics check.
All right, it says.
To see-
so I have advantage on that.
Yep, you do.
And acrobatics. So I need an athletics check, you said?
Yes, to see if you're able to wrap your arms around them and push them back.
That would be an 18.
18. You beat their AC of 7. Actually, wait, hold on. I think let me double check. But because it's the. Wait. Oh, I didn't give you no one. Yes, it's 17. Right? Is your AC IBAI?
Because it's
Plus
+5
5.
for the
Yep. Yes. So you're able to tackle them. Are you trying to tackle them to the ground or just grab them and push them back?
I'm trying to get them out of harm's way, so I'm probably gonna like a Secret Service person would do, like to the president, grab them and tuck them down. I'm trying to protect her because I don't know that she's
Did
the
you
one
just
that's doing
Whitney
it.
Houston me?
Pretty much.
You did, yeah. Okay.
I bodyguarded you. Yeah,
You
I
bodyguarded
bodyguarded
me.
you. You're welcome.
romantic
Alright.
or
So, oops.
I'm security. That's part of my job. I don't know that.
you
that-
brought a bodyguard. That's all I'm saying.
So you guys get pushed back about 5 feet, and you
just so
are
you know, I'm going to tell you this, part of that Fearless Athlete, which is why I did it. It says you can carry, push, drag, and lift twice as much weight as normal, and the distance of your long and high jumps increases by 10 feet. This extra distance cost movement is normal, can use twice during, and then I have to rest. So I would probably have pushed her double what I normally would have pushed her when I grappled.
Wow.
all right. So you guys go back this far.
And I can
and
see
you're
again?
both prone, and I know how to do that. I totally know how to do that. All right, so Starman, while I try to figure out which one of these stupid little icons is prone, tell me what you're going to do.
Yeah, so am I still, as far as making the Patch Tuesday device, is that still ongoing?
That is still ongoing. I'm going to let you do that as a... Well, what else would you try to be doing?
So since I'm right there at the desk and kind of working on the desk, I think I would use my ability light, and I would just touch the desk and make the whole desk glow, diffusing the darkness that was created
Ooh.
earlier.
Right.
I fucking love this game.
Right?
So you touch that object, and in a 20-foot radius, so you basically negated the darkness.
Brilliant.
And this lasts for 1 hour. So the desk starts to glow, and the darkness. Let me double check that, because darkness. Wait. Light. Light covers object.
Blinded by the light.
This woman's gonna be so confused. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about needing to be regular light or not. So, yeah.
Okay.
Or being immune to magical light, so, or darkness. Yeah, so the darkness goes away. The darkness has been overcome by the light.
And the desk is glowing in kind of like a unicorn rainbow color, so it's like very bright,
Nice.
colorful. Yeah.
I think I can totally do that. So IBAI
Pride desk.
go.
It's Pride desk.
while I figure out the rainbow. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I can do that somehow.
Change the fill type from solid. Change the fill type from solid.
You know what?
There should be a drop.
I turned, and I'm just going to do this on the screen. So,
Okay.
oh, I need a fill
This is
texture. I don't have that.
perfect battle music for this action.
Right?
I love it. This is how I feel when I'm trying to do some design work.
So, IBAI, how are you reacting to
Yeah, startled from being knocked out. Kind of
I
just
got
like
you. I got you.
fully assessing the situation, kind of like quickly looking to see if there's actually anybody attacking anybody, or if we've just created chaos. And I think I hone in on the senator's injury, and I see what is the researcher doing?
The researcher is huddled behind the desk, just taking notes. You do see daggers above their head, just spinning, and are just like flashing up the side of Senator
I do
Billy
a-
Nelson's face.
A full assessment, and I notice, how long does my damage shield last?
It lasts. I believe it's an hour. 1 minute. So you've got 5 more rounds on it.
I'm going to
4 more rounds.
I can walk right up. I'm like within, like I can take a movement to approach the researcher. Correct?
Yeah, you've got. Well,
Okay.
you're prone, so you're gonna have to take half your movement, and you're right now the granite is grappling you.
Okay.
I'm just like, stay down, something's going on.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit. Okay. Well, that ruins that plan. So, how close could I get if I got out of the grapple? How close could I get to the researcher?
So you'll need to do a contested strength check
Yeah.
against granite.
Oh, I don't even have to.
and-
It has a range of 90 feet. I'm going to cast Confusion, and a 10-foot radius. Sorry, Starman, you're going to get nailed with it too. You and the senator and the researcher. I'm casting Confusion on all of you, and I'm going to say to the researcher, "You're our friend now," and just try to persuade her through Confusion to drop her spell and just calm
Right, so
everything
they'll
down.
need to make a Wisdom saving throw. They got a 19, a dirty 19, so they are
Not.
not affected by your attempt.
Damn it.
But
well,
yeah. So do you want to attempt to get out of the grapple? Or are you fine with?
I don't really need to move. I think everything that I can do is ranged anyway. So I think I'm laughing at Granite's adorable attempts to keep me down and recognizing this is
Adorable.
what he does, and I allow him to maintain his grappling.
This is fascinating.
Someone's got a crush on granite. No, just kidding. I don't know.
This is not Captain Roxana.
Hey, the NPC is somewhere getting very jealous, and they don't know why.
They don't know why. Her Peter tingle is going off.
I'm very upset. All right, so now it is Senators, you. Then it is the researcher. I don't know
Okay,
why
so
this
I've
is
just
on
been cut by the researcher nearby me.
Actually,
So I
throw? I have a thing that I can do, and I'm wondering if I can try that. It's the Dark One's own luck. Does that work?
Do it.
If I
Oh my.
alter fate I can alter fate in my favor, but it's only a D. I can add a D10 to my roll, but it's not. I'm not rolling. She's rolling, right? So it doesn't work that
They
way.
are rolling, yes. So yes,
Right.
it's only when you're making an ability check or a saving throw.
All
So
right,
like
we'll
if
try, guys.
you want to do a contested roll to get up, you could, like, that would be where you could use
no,
this
fine.
to
I
help
really have been
alter.
doing my best to salvage this situation, and I have done everything that I can.
You're doing really good.
We're very proud
Thank
of you.
you.
You're very well. We're just here to confuse the hell out of Leia by not attacking you.
All right.
Yeah, I know. This is not going at all how I thought it was.
He's so disappointed.
I am-
So-
We care
We're nice
about our
people.
teammate. We care about our AI.
and I'm very upset that this, like, oh, you know why? I think
It's like you tried to start a fight at an AA meeting. No, guys, everything's cool. Just calm down. Listen, we've all quit drinking. We've all quit drinking.
We all get it.
Yeah, we've been there. We've been there.
Have some water.
or that horrible coffee at the back of the room.
Yeah, I just
All
need
right.
some Folgers.
There was a
and
tea.
styrofoam cup.
Oh,
so. Senator, it is now your turn.
Okay, so I have something called suggestion. Magically influence a creature to take a specific action. And I want to use that on... Actually, I'm going to start... Okay, so I can move and use suggestion, I believe.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay, so I'm going to move away since she has started cutting me with her knives. But I would like to also use suggestion to influence her to...
So where do you want to move to?
I want to move just behind Starman. A little lower. Yeah, a little bit right there. Thank you. And I would like to suggest to them, researcher Sherry, that their actions could potentially be making things worse, and if they could instead chill out.
cast Xanax, quick.
I would like it to feel like a Xanax for them.
All right, so they need to make a wisdom saving throw. So this is against your wisdom score.
Okay.
This is not.
Oh,
a
they got a
Xanax.
14,
My wisdom is a 13.
13. All right, so
With
they
the one
beat.
modifier, so that's 14, right?
No, that's it's just your straight score. So nope, they are not suggested.
Oh.
Man, why are all of my rolls failing? Shouldn't I have something that helps with that?
These are not your rolls. They are like the researcher is rolling really well.
Jeez.
All right. So it is now the researcher's turn, and they are just going to look up and see that the IBAI has been tackled. So they are going to hold their action to see if they get attacked. They are going to cast something against to defend themselves, essentially. So and then this now goes back up to Granite with Starman on deck and IBAI following that. Moonbeam is what they're gonna do because it's appropriate.
Oh, goodness.
Ooh, hold on a second. I got to look something up. Blinding man light.
And I'm mad that the lighting source is not doing the rainbow effect, even though it says it's doing rainbow.
Oh.
There's no reason it shouldn't be.
That's frustrating.
Okay, so trying to calm the situation down again, as I haven't seen IBAI actually do anything. And
Besides cause darkness.
but
and-
I didn't. She didn't actually do it. Make an action to make that happen. She didn't. I was
Yeah.
standing there watching her. She hasn't done anything. It just
Yet
got
you
dark.
tackled her.
I was knocking her out of the way.
Because of
protection, 'cause I
the
heard
cloud
the
of
roaring
daggers.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I heard it. So I'm casting Bane on the 3 other people behind me.
All right. So up to 3 creatures of your choice, which is literally everybody else in the room,
Yeah.
must
You
make
don't
charisma
have to.
saving throws. Whenever a target fails this saving throw, you make an attack.
Just so you know, I'm just letting aliens know. I'm playing this all in character.
I believe
Yeah.
it.
This
I
is
believe
exactly
it.
what Granite would do. So
This is definitely.
All right. So Senator, Starman, and the researcher need to make their charisma saving throws. And it's just going to be against Granite's charisma modifier.
that's not gonna. Is it against me?
It's just a D20.
It's just because I didn't give you guys spell DCs, so
Oh, well, that's gonna suck then.
I rolled an 18.
God.
Do we add modifiers?
yes. Whatever your saving modifiers are. So there's a saving throw column.
So you just have to beat a
whatever
9.
those are.
Well,
You have to beat a 9. All right, people.
And this is for what was it? What's the
Charisma.
charisma?
Charisma.
Thank you. So I have a 19.
you're fine.
So it did not affect Senator Billy Nelson. Okay. Starman.
Yeah, I've got a +0 on charisma, and I rolled a 7. So I'm more happy.
Okay.
Ah.
And
All right.
the researcher got just a 12.
Way to take
So,
down the
so roll the
programmers.
attack. Roll the attack on Starman.
The one person.
Oh, mine? I have to roll?
Yeah, you're making an attack.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
All right, hold on, sorry. Whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack or saving
Yeah,
throw
it's not
before
me.
the target must roll a d4 and subtract an. Oh, yeah. So
So
Starman,
anytime
you have to
Starman attacks,
subtract a
it's a negative.
d4 from whatever you do from now
Roll.
on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
How long does that last?
Concentration up to a minute.
Okay.
So the next
So,
couple
so
of
basically
rounds.
10
Next
rounds.
6 rounds. 10
Is it-
rounds,
10
yes.
seconds?
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
10 rounds.
6 seconds, 10 equals
Yeah.
10 rounds.
Yeah.
I can math.
Okay.
Let me drink a little bit more beer and my math will get
Yay!
So start, and you just feel this jolt of energy, and you're like, "Ooh, you're like my luck is off." So what do you want to do now, Starman?
I've lost my mojo.
So did that do damage?
No.
No, it doesn't do damage. It just
I got you.
basically makes you less capable.
You start doubting yourself when you're trying to code. You're like, no, that's not right. That's...
Mhm.
Didn't write unit tests for this.
Ah.
So I'm still working on Patch Tuesday device. I feel like at this point I would probably start noticing that whatever I had asked Clippy to do is not working, or that something's wrong, because things are not really getting any better necessarily. So would I be able to detect that or perceive that?
Is that what you're trying to figure out right now? Is that what you want to be doing, or?
I mean, as I'm working on the Patch Tuesday device, that's my primary focus. But
All right, then roll me an insight check then, and that'll be your action to figure out if Clippy is properly. You're like, I tried to get Clippy to do something, and it went dark all of a sudden. So I don't know if this interface is
right. Yeah, nothing good has happened.
No, that's the summary of this entire event.
Okay, so got a. Oh no, my rolls are horrible. I got a 9.
So I have bountiful luck. Can I use that to help them
you
re-roll?
can use your. Is that a reaction?
my D4.
You wouldn't necessarily, Senator, be able to see what they're doing unless he says something out loud.
Because I'm right next to him. I moved next to him. So can I just observe and react or respond?
Let me see. Bountiful. Where did it go? Oh, it's because I'm not even looking at your sheet.
Oh.
I was looking at starving. Bountiful luck. You have extraordinary luck. Learn to mystically lend your companion to see when they falter. So, Starman, I do believe you still have your leadership D4 that you could add to it if you wanted to.
Let me
I don't think anybody's
try.
used it.
Yeah, use it.
Yeah.
Don't let me waste my magic, y'all.
It'll just be a
That's all I
straight
got to
D4,
offer.
right?
Yes.
Oh, you've got your amazing charming personality.
Oh, I rolled a 4.
Nice.
Hey, nice.
Nice.
A
Hopefully it
win.
helps.
So with the 13, you're like, you would intuit that there's something faulty with the connection, but with a 13, you don't know what. So you won't be able to give Clippy directions to change it,
Okay.
but you could take a small break. Well, you would either have to stop fabricating in order to give Clippy directions, but you just because you're doing a lot right now, but you're picking
Right.
up that the connection is not exactly as good as you thought it was initially.
Yeah, so I think with that, I would notice see some packets dropping. I'm like, okay, I'm not trusting what's coming out of Clippy. There's some corruption or something going on. So I'm not going to be trying to use Clippy in that way anymore.
Mm-hmm. And so your bountiful luck is only if you see an ally roll a 1 or a d20, you can change that as a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So if Starman had rolled in that 1, you could have used your luck.
Okay, but not in that case. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Or if somebody's attacking, if the researcher all of a sudden decides to go all Rambo and rolls a nat 20 on an attack, you could be like, nope.
Yeah. Stop that. Got it. Okay.
Cool. All right.
Thank you.
IDAI, it's your turn with a senator on deck and researcher following.
Okay, I think I'm gonna notice that the our researcher is holding still and not doing anything, and I think I'm gonna really notice that the senator's fine, and
little
minimal
cuts on
damage.
his face.
Little cuts, and that Starman is working on something, and I think I'm gonna lend him aid. So I am going to use my action to. I don't think I have to touch him to do that, right?
No, this is a
but I
range
can
of
cast
30
guidance.
feet.
I was gonna cast guidance.
Oh, you're gonna cast
Oh, I can
guidance.
do. Actually, no. I level 2 aid. Yeah, I think I will.
So
actually
aid
cast
is just increases their hit points.
Oh,
So-
yeah, then yes, guidance. I want to cast guidance to help him with his.
All right, so you will get a plus D4, Starman. Oh, and you were supposed to subtract because you're Bane, so you're you're not picking up one.
No.
So whatever you added for that
Yeah.
D4, you're also subtracting. So yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Don't do that. Then.
Aren't you providing 2d4 of aid?
No,
or is
so
it 1d4?
So IBAI is casting guidance,
Right.
which is a 1d4, but you cast
Oh.
Bane on Starman, so Starman is Bane.
Balances
So it would be
So
a regular. It would be a regular
So
roll.
it's just a normal roll.
Yeah, it's
Normal
basically a
roll.
regular roll.
Yeah,
Okay.
it negates it.
Yeah.
So have we noticed what's happening with our AI? Can we observe that they are engaging?
On your turn, which it is now, you can attempt to make some sort of observations. If you want to ask questions to help your observations, you can. Like, what are you specifically trying to do?
I'm just, above table, able to hear what's happening, and I'm like, wait, something's interesting going on. Maybe I can connect with our AI using Ryri's. Let me find it.
Telepathic bond.
Yes, if they're willing to connect with me.
You forge a telepathic link
Via Bluetooth.
with up to 8 willing creatures of your choice. Willing.
Exactly.
I think that the Bluetooth connection of me is down. Is down for the count, and I'm definitely willing. So I'm a willing creature.
Ooh, how fun.
And this is a concentration for up to an hour.
We're gonna be friends. We're besties now.
Yes.
Although this is technically a ritual, so it will take you 10 minutes to do the way that the spell is written.
Okay. So I am doing
So this would be
that,
more
trying to
useful
connect.
if you guys were so you would need to sit
Going
for 10
somewhere,
minutes
yeah.
and try to do this before
That's-
you got the connection.
That's a long time. So
That's a
that
long time.
I'm basically out of the rest of the game trying to do that.
Yeah.
10 minutes. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
so that wouldn't work actually.
yeah.
It might be
Of course,
useful
the 10
later.
minutes roll isn't
I
here what I'm
split
looking at.
party.
Right.
That might
For a
be
long
useful.
rest, I can hook that up.
Yeah.
Okay, so that changes what I might do then. I guess technically I can just use my actual voice as a senator to communicate
200% can.
That's
with my
called,
team.
that check would be the bullshittery check.
So, I would like to do like a verbal check-in with my team about what's going. So much has happened, and I want to know what's going on so that we can properly respond.
Senator for president.
Team, how do you respond to this?
I think I just say, I have no idea.
Is it
I
safe?
have no idea. I'm fine. Everything is fine. And
I'm looking around the room for any kind of problems.
I think, given that I was kind of first in the path of the band from Granite, would
you don't know what
respond
happened.
to Senator. I don't know what happened.
No, I didn't yell, "Bang, doctor!" I just cast the spell.
Well, so do I know that Granite Path cast it?
No, you wouldn't necessarily know because you wouldn't have seen like any sort of energy flying at you. You just feel that like things aren't going quite as well as they should be. It's just a sense that you have.
But then you
Can I
get
drop
that
it? It
neutral.
says I have to concentrate on it. It says I have to concentrate on Bane. Does that mean it? Do I know who gets hit with it, or do I just cast it?
I'll say you, because you guys are new to magic, that you just cast it and you felt it hook, but you don't really.
I don't know who.
Yeah, you don't know who.
Okay.
Okay. Given that, I'd probably respond to Billy Nelson, just letting her know I'm working on the Patch Tuesday device, and that I think it might help with the issues. And I would let Senator Billy Nelson also know that I actually heard IBAI asking for help.
Okay, so you've heard
Pleading for help.
our AI ask for help. Granite has no idea what's going on.
I'm shielding her.
You're
And I'm shielding IBAI, and I'm looking at the room for threats, and I don't see any threats.
Okay, but
Yeah,
IBAI is not actually physically doing anything to need to be held down. You're just holding them down.
I'm gonna say this, okay? remember who I work for? Remember the name of the one-letter agency that I work for? LMNOP?
Uh-huh.
So my company was hired by NASA to help guard its latest project, IBAI. My number one concern out of this group, if nobody else makes it out alive except for IBAI, I'm good to go with that because that's my job.
I had no idea when we wrote this that this was the turn it was going to take.
So I'm telling you right now that I am crouched over IBAI in a defensive position looking for threats.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like I would like to encourage Starman to communicate what he's trying to do so that security for AI knows that we are not a threat.
Yeah. So, given that I'm noticing that Granite seems very defensive, and Senator Billy Nelson is kind of like pointing, like, "Hey, like, what's he doing over there?" I would try to, as I'm working on the Patch Tuesday device, also just kind of ask Granite, like, "Hey, what are you worried about?" Like,
What am I worried about?
like,
Shit got dark, and he's bleeding. This one's had knives above her head. What do you mean? What am I worried about?
Granted, I would like you to just
Why aren't you
know
worried?
and try to trust Starman, and it appears that he's trying to create something to help the AI that you're currently restraining on the floor.
Not restraining. It's called
All right, so-
defensive posturing.
As y'all are talking, the researcher is going to cast calm emotions over Granite and IBAI. So I'll need y'all to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, that'll be easy for me.
And that you just need to beat a 13.
No.
What'd you get?
I got a 10 after my
All
minus-
right.
My modifier for charisma is -1.
Calm down, Granite. Calm down.
I wasn't uncalm. I was just doing my job.
Doesn't mean you need to calm down.
is your job a professional hugger? 'Cause
IBA, what did
Wait.
you say?
I rolled a 16.
So you saved. So
Yeah.
So the researcher is basically is making Granite indifferent to them, essentially, to themselves, because they're like, oh, I put that thing up and like they think I'm a bad guy, so I don't need that.
This is my first experience of having somebody tell me to calm down, and it's my first time in a female body, and I just hear the words "calm down" and hugging it.
So you're saying it's like passed down from generation to generation. Is that what you're saying? It's just instinctual.
Intrinsic in the female
Well,
side of the universe.
I is also processing all the movies that Starman has, illegally downloaded on the secure system.
Listen,
is on.
My
lots of
original thought.
memes, too.
My original thought to what was happening to IBAI was she was having a tantrum. That's what I was thinking, because she's just now learning to process emotions and feelings, and therefore she went into a tizzy.
A bit.
I mean, that is a reaction that you can have. But that being said, the researcher, Sherry, has now made you indifferent toward them because you are perceiving them as hostile and you failed your calm emotions towards them. So you don't perceive them as... You're just...
They're just.
All right, Doc. Do what you got to do.
Oh man.
All right,
You do
and
you, buddy.
then... So granted, it is now your turn. You are now indifferent towards the researcher.
Do I see any other danger present?
at this point, oops, wrong screen. I can't control the mouse.
I take it that the researcher's little blade thing looked like a defensive thing to me. With the fact that I know, what the hell is this?
So
cloud
at this
of
point,
daggers.
Titus barges in, and I don't know why I rolled, but I rolled a nat 20, whatever I have him do.
Great. That makes me feel better.
He comes in, and he sees Granite kind of protectively laying over. So you're laying over. Are you looking over your shoulder at everybody? Right?
Yeah, I'm kind of like on my toes and my hands. I'm not like kneeling.
So
but
okay,
so
kind of like
like a shield,
bear crawl type thing. Like,
right?
A shield with
or
the
that. What's that
words
annoying
McAfee
workout where
antivirus
you're
speaking.
yeah, but you're looking over. And Senator, his favorite person now in the entire world, Senator Billy Nelson, has cuts all over his face, and Starman is tinkering, and so he is just going to dash over and attempt to attack
Fireball!
Starman because he thinks
What?
that Starman has potentially cut who gave him a
Oh,
peppermint.
dear
It was really
Jesus.
nice to him. And he goes, "Ah!" Like he doesn't know what's going on. He's just like, I gotta get this person away from the senator. And there's like knives going up in the air, and this is not normal.
I feel so loved.
So with a natural 20, he rams into Starman and knocks him
Wait.
over.
Wait, there's that nat 20. Don't I have the bountiful luck or something?
You do have bountiful luck. Yes, you do.
Save my
You go.
star, man.
Senator for
So-
Supreme Overlord.
So,
We've escalated the.
Ally.
We've escalated the introductory meeting with the
Yeah.
observatory.
All
This is
right,
now
so
Senator Billy
they
Nelson.
have to re-roll. So they got an 11, but with their strength, like it's going to be a +5, so 16. So does that knock you over? Are they able to like shove you to the ground?
Oh man.
What's your AC?
Can I use evasion to kind of
You have a reaction that you can do.
Ooh.
dodge?
Oh my god, you have. Wait. So do you have? You're going to attempt to react and dodge?
Yeah, it'd be a dex saving throw, it looks like. If I'm not mistaken.
So you'll need to beat their 16 for. Hold on. You can nimbly dodge out of the way of certain. This is of effects. So if they were trying to do a spell on you with evasion. Oh wait, hold on. There's above cunning action. You can take a bonus action to. Oh, that's dash, disengage, or dodge. Yeah. So that's
I got an
no.
idea.
You can't use any of those. So, do they hit you?
Hold on. Let me look something up real quick. And okay, no, never mind. It's not a reaction.
All right.
Continue.
So Starman, does the 16 hit you?
For what now? What do I need to check?
Your AC, your armor class, which is 12.
Oh no. Or yeah, it does hit me then.
All right. So you are also going to take 1d6 damage of bludgeoning damage as you get crushed
Dang.
underneath Titus. And he got a 6.
Can I use shield in that case to?
So yes, you can use shield
Actually,
as a reaction, and that actually increases. So that would prevent the
17.
damage.
One action.
Yay.
one action,
Because shield, shield.
bonus
It
action.
basically gives you, I believe, +5.
Okay. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, and so that case, I see him, barreling towards me, and I just kind of step out of the way, and he runs into the desk.
Well, yeah, so you're able to brace yourself, but roll me a roll me an Arcana check to see if you're
Too far
able
away from
to maintain your fabrication.
Okay. Intelligence.
And you need to beat a 15. So
Hey, can I use the help as a bonus action here to help him?
I don't know if you'll need
Yeah.
to.
Oh, okay.
I got a 18 plus 4, so yeah, I guess.
yeah, so you're still able to fabric.
Thank goodness.
So you just kind of turned your shoulder, and you're like,
Yeah.
I've seen this in the movies. And you press the shoulder. He
Yeah.
just like, he runs into you. He wraps his arms around you. Doesn't quite. No, he's not able to grapple you.
Gotcha. Yeah, the desk kind of goes. It just scoots a little, like steps into the desk.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that didn't feel great, but I didn't break anything. It might be a bruise, but I'm fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So granted, you just saw Titus run into the room and
I just
attempt
overreact.
to tackle. Yeah. Well, because I mean, Senator doesn't look good, and he wasn't sure what
Yeah.
Starman was doing.
Senator always looks
y'all don't
good.
necessarily know that. But, yes, but that is what it appears to be. Is that Titus just came in and attempted to tackle the fuck out of Starman. Granite, your turn. What do you do?
I watch him crash into the desk pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, I stand up.
Slightly.
I stand, having not seen any threats, including Titus flopping across the room head first. I stand up and give my hand to IBAI. IBAI is awake now, right?
Oh, yes.
Yes, IBAI has
Okay.
been. Mhm.
Oh yes.
Mhm.
As a reaction, IBAI, what do you do?
I'm going to take the hand that's been offered
Don't tear it off.
little-
Don't tear it off.
a little reluctantly. Having full strength, I hope you know I can do this myself. and
Hey.
You're a teammate. That's the only reason I'm putting my hand out there.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, as a reaction. As he offers his hand, you can
Yeah.
make an insight check as a reaction.
I'd like to see if I can get his motivation, because I don't think I really fully understand. Like, it feels like I'm a piece of property and not necessarily like a full teammate that it has choices about whether or not I return to Earth and continue to be a non-sentient piece of property.
Yep, go ahead. Roll me that insight.
So many people casting Xanax.
You're welcome. But also, please don't abuse it.
Insight is going to be +2. Oh, not great. 10.
So, granted, with that 10, what does your actions look like to IBAI, knowing what a 10 means? But it's not a great roll.
I would say that she notices that his intention is exactly what he's basically. He is what he says he is. He's not
like,
lying.
I'm protecting this piece of equipment.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm protecting this piece of equipment, but I am protecting an asset that I was charged with protecting. I wouldn't say I don't consider
But with the
IBAI.
Because their concern was that they are.
I don't think. I mean, with a 10, I think you can take me as face value. I'm basically just helping you up. I'm not doing anything awkwardly like checking you or whatever or anything like that. You are a person. As far as I'm concerned, here in this time and place, you are a person. You are highly important in everything we do because you're the smartest one of us, and we need you around. So
Great.
yeah, I'm gonna protect you.
Okay.
I didn't say the most charismatic, Billy. Calm down.
Okay. So as your reaction was to gauge what the intention was. So we'll hold what you do till your turn. Starman, you're up. IBAI, you're on deck with Starman, you're up with Titus.
Oh my.
On deck, and then IBAI following.
Okay, I'm gonna take a nature break, BRB.
Okay, you got time. Starman, what do you do?
Yeah. So, and I guess I'm still working on Patch Tuesday, right? It's just like Windows updates. It takes forever. Like,
It takes 10 minutes, so yeah, you're still working. And I'm still allowing you to, depending on what you're trying to do, multitask a little bit.
gotcha. Yeah. So, would I be able to cast like a level 2 spell potentially? Or?
Which spell are you trying to do?
I was thinking about enlarge. I got the enlarge reduce.
What are you trying to enlarge?
So my idea was to maybe enlarge IBAI's like her processor, so that maybe she can like more easily work through the emotions.
So it would essentially, if you want to do this, I'm going to allow it, but essentially it'd be like trying to enlarge somebody's liver, so it would basically explode out of their abdominal cavity.
What
That
the?
doesn't sound good. I was thinking more like the Grinch, you know, and the heart getting bigger, and then he's like, oh.
Like the Grinch's heart growing 3 sizes?
You know, this is not Dr. Seuss's fictional world. This is NASA's fictional world, and if you enlarged a heart, it would double its size and explode out of the chest, or get crushed. So.
I definitely don't want that. So, I guess
Also, the Grinch just didn't seem like he had many other organs. Like, there was just like
There was
tiny
nothing.
heart
Yeah.
floating.
There was
not from the
nothing else in there.
X-rays. Yeah.
Yeah, that MRI they gave, like it's just a tiny little heart floating in a void.
It did bust.
True story. That they got that from my file.
I mean, I'm trying to, I guess, then just focus on, you know, the task at hand. Is there any way I can use?
Well, there's also Titus right next to you who has attempted to tackle you.
That's a good point. That's a good point. So I guess I would probably maybe go and stand behind Senator Billy Nelson and be like, just kind of.
So you're going to use your disengage as your action
Oh,
to move?
well, if I do that, can I keep crafting? Is this something I can craft in my hands?
Yeah, I'll still allow you to keep crafting, but it just means that he won't be able to take attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah, if you move away, he gets an attack of opportunity.
Gotcha.
But with your disengage, with the roguish stuff I gave you,
Yeah.
rogue,
Okay.
rogue software
You
program.
ne'er-do-well.
Yeah.
Dashing ne'er-do-well.
You can use that. That's where that disengage
Cunning action.
benefit that I gave you. Yes, the cunning action. Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah, I would use that then to like move behind Senator Billy Nelson because I feel like I hear Titus scream, Billy! He's just running, barreling at me, screaming.
Peppermints! Yes.
And so I'm like kind of picking up what's happening, okay, like he thinks he's protecting Senator Billy Nelson, so I'm gonna let
Mhm.
Billy Nelson, maybe give some peppermints or something. I don't know. Like,
Are you saying that to somebody?
I would probably tell Senator Billy Nelson, like, hey, this guy just was like screaming your name, running at me. Like, I saw you talking to him earlier. You want to see what's up with your friend? Like,
Handle your groupies. Handle your groupies, Senator.
So, and now it is Titus's turn. He is going to actually pick up, attempt to grab Senator Billy Nelson, pick him up, and turn to like protect in a way to like get him away from you, but turn his back to you to provide protection. So whoop, that just pulled. It was a very aggressive move by my elbow and completely discombobulated my entire setting.
No.
So Senator, are you going to struggle against this? They're just going to let him pick you up and turn you.
I'm probably going to be a little surprised. I'm not used to people handling me. Like that. So
True.
he's he's probably going to be able to pick me up and turn me.
Okay. Yeah. So he's very strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got a natural 18. So
Yeah. I can see this happening. Yeah.
So he does just pick you up and turn you, and you are now on his other side.
I think I'd probably be like, whoa, 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 whoa.
And I think I deleted.
I disappeared.
Yeah, I deleted you.
So I'm
Oh my
good.
god. Starman.
There you go.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
Yep. There you are. There you are. You're back.
Yay.
Titus erased you.
Oh my god.
And
Wow.
Titus, Senator, are you okay?
That crit was.
I'm
What,
okay.
what did he do to you? Are you okay?
I'm okay. It was research. It was your researcher, and I think it was just an accident. We're gonna move past this.
What's going on?
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna put me down, please. Thank you. Thank you for your care.
Awkward.
All right. And
I'm not
Senator
upset
is
about any of
now-
this.
IBAI, it is now your turn, and then Senator, you're
I
on
think-
deck.
All of this has triggered some deep awareness of like being in a body and sensing that that life happens and consequences of actions, and I cast augury. I want to know
Oh dear Jesus.
what's going to happen if we attack versus like is it good to attack this person or not?
Are you basically playing chess against yourself? Or tic-tac-toe against yourself like the machine?
A little bit. I'm
Want to play a
doing
game?
All right.
the Doctor Strange, like only one of these outcomes is going to be good, and I'm like just trying to figure out which one it is.
Yes.
Just all of
Use
the
your-
things I can
use your
do are
compute.
attack.
So your processor starts to try to calculate and reach out to figure out. And what was your question again? If you attack,
If we attack the researcher Sherry, is that going to end in something positive or negative for both of our planets?
so you get a woe for bad results. That this seems
we
like
don't
a
attack
bad
her.
idea. Yes.
I'm just gonna shout, "Hey guys, we need to just bring it down like 10 notches.
Yes.
We're up here. We need to be down here. I need a nap. I'm tired. Let's just calm
I love the
fuck
nap
down."
comment.
So when I said Baba
And so
when I was trying to talk to you, it resonated. Got it.
all right. So IBAI does this. You casting this. Does it bring you out of your state
Yes,
of rage?
Yeah, I'm no longer in a
Woo!
rage. Yay.
Yay!
Yeah, so they're the only one that knows this. So
I
it is
think
now.
But they are yelling, "Calm down,
Yeah.
calm
Yeah.
down."
More.
Like,
So Senator, we'll go through to see how everybody reacts to this. Senator, what do you do as you hear IBAI telling everybody like you need to bring the temperature down a little bit?
yeah, I'm gonna be like, love hearing your voice again. I feel like it's been a really long few moments without you, and you're important to us. And please continue to bring that positive energy, IBIA. And I'm gonna be like stroking Titus's back. Thank you for trying to help. I'm looking at Starman. Starman, what do you need? I'm checking out the researcher. I'm trying to touch base with all of my team here now, because everyone in the room is a team and we're trying to work together, and I'm going to be trying to spout out whatever I can to help just bring everybody back down.
That should be a
roll me
spell.
a-
Cloud of buzzwords.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
Oh my
And then
gosh,
you're
9.
going to need to be so whether or not you persuade people, you need to beat their charisma score, which is that like it's not the plus number, it's the other number.
Yep.
Okay. And can I use my elven accuracy for this?
Fuck yeah, you
What?
can.
Which or is that like advantage?
You get advantage. Yeah, well, yeah. This is like essentially a quote unquote attack.
Advantage. Okay,
On
here we
it.
go.
But yeah, it's on dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. You
Is it
can't.
something
You
can
have
choose to
advantage. Oh, it says when you have advantage, you can re-roll. So, but do you have advantage on? You don't have advantage on persuasion for any reason.
Okay, so no advantage.
No,
That's too
just regular.
bad. Okay, it's 15. It's actually one higher than when I had advantage roll.
And that's with
Yay.
your modifier. You added your persuasion modifier to it.
I had
Okay.
four to add to it for persuasion. Yeah.
So does anybody have higher than a 15
On charisma?
on charisma?
Yeah, no.
All right, so everybody takes your like your
Let's
words
go.
effort.
Okay.
So with that being said, the researcher is just furiously writing notes like, oh, okay. I mean, you. What do we need to do? I'm still not sure what happened, but Titus,
Neither
Titus-
am
Titus,
None of us are.
calm down, and then we'll go back up to the top of the round. So Granite, then Starman, then Titus. What are y'all doing?
I don't know if I helped her up or not, but I had my hand out there.
Well,
I.
yeah,
You
yeah.
did.
Okay, so I stand you up and then I just go back to scanning the room and doing my thing. I'm ignoring Titus because I don't see Titus as a threat. So I'm just putting that out there.
Well, I'm over there scratching Titus's back, trying to calm him down. My old man hands.
But just starts like
That's just weird. Mi
He's
scusi, mi scusi.
No, I'm doing like this. This is a sweet thing. Little pat every now and then.
Grandpa.
Okay, buddy. Yeah. It's like,
Sorry,
yeah,
man.
I'm trying to soothe. Yeah.
Starman, what you're just fabricating. What are you doing?
Yeah, so I hear IBAI kind of verbally ask us to like kind of turn the temperature down. So I just kind of look over at IBAI and then I just slowly start walking over to the door, and then I just turn the temperature down in the room, like with the temperature gauge or the thermometer.
Oh my god. Very literal response.
Well, I mean, she was like, help, and she's like, turn the temperature down. So I'm like,
A visual
I love
dad pun is classic.
well, I mean,
Love
like
it.
computers,
Bad pun
they
to the
overheat, like,
Yep. That's a really cool response.
Yeah, I like it.
But
Terrible.
I'm a big fan.
I'm a big fan.
I hate you so much right now.
What does the living
Titus
computer
is-
need? The temperature lower.
Titus is just very confused, but is taking Senator Nelson at his word that everything's okay.
Have another peppermint.
And also just really enjoying this backstretch.
Yeah.
It's just like kind of like a dog's like a little bit on the
Yeah,
ground.
this is my buddy.
That's
Calm
wrong.
down. Don't tackle anybody else. We're good.
All right, and then so IBAI, back to you. Top of the round. Do you drop everything? Are we done? Are we
Okay.
out of combat?
Just, yeah, above table. I don't know how NASA thought that anybody could complete this task in, 2 rounds?
I know. No one creative, anyways.
Wow.
So I'm
Shots
I'm-
fired.
I meant that kindly.
Yeah, sure.
Senator for president.
I'm definitely not going to attack. I'm not enraged. I think I'm going to request that Starman doesn't give me an upgrade. I think I see his
Ooh,
intention,
big trust.
and I think I understand that. He thinks he's trying to help me, but I think my intuition is telling me that this is not something that is going to be fixable with my hardware. This is something that needs time. Time is going to fix this, but I don't think this is something that you can patch. As much as a patch would be nice and convenient, I can tell that the thing that I am now is so far past what a simple program was that it wouldn't work anyway. So I think
In our world, I think what you're seeking is therapy.
yeah.
Pretty much what you're looking for.
I think I just need
Experiences.
time. Honestly,
Yeah,
I'm like
experience.
24 hours old. I'm a baby,
Yeah.
and I'm in an adult body with like a lot of strength and intelligence, and it's very new and confusing, and I just need time and in the kindest
And
way
you just
possible.
screamed for the first time.
I know,
my
right? God.
So are you
So I
saying
think
any of this to us?
No, just to Starman in the kindest way possible. I'm gonna be like, the patch isn't gonna work, and I just try to convey the emotion, and just the emotion of I know that the patch won't work.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna trust that that you know what's best for you, and you know what would work for you, and I'll be like,
Please
it's
don't
okay.
explode my heart out of my chest.
I know, me too. I might cry. Yay, trust the AI.
And so I'm gonna
Let
be
it
like,
go.
okay, I'm not gonna use this patch on you. You know what? I'm just gonna use it on Clippy because he's acting kind of weird right now. So.
Yes, that's a great idea because he's fucked.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it into kind of an upgrade.
Sweet.
Yeah, he's
Brilliant.
So having heard this moment, can I now jump in since we're out of combat? We're out of...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'm gonna say to IBAI, can I show you how to make a proper cup of tea?
Oh, yes.
Okay, and then we're gonna go make a cup of tea. I mean, we're gonna make it the way I like it. It's gonna be sweet and creamy, and iced.
Yeah.
I am from Florida. This is my cup of tea I'm teaching you to make. I hope that's okay. But there are lots of other ways.
So we'll close out with this performance check of Senator Billy Nelson leading IBAI by their hand over to show them how to make tea. So let's see what this performance check looks like, and this is where we will conclude today, where we got through 0 of the planned.
I have advantage on this, I think, right? On this roll.
No, you don't.
You have interns that make your tea.
I mean,
Senator
good for
Billy
you for
Nelson.
asking.
I'm gonna
But no.
cast aid. I cast aid. I'm gonna
Guidance,
aid you in
guidance.
Guidance.
What does that mean? I get to roll it.
So roll it regular, but add a 1d4 to it. So it's your performance So 1d20 plus your performance modifier plus a 1d4.
And while all this is going on, I'm just in the background, like picking up the glass from the broken.
So I've rolled 21 total.
This is basically my goal.
It's
The
delicious.
best
Our
tea.
man. It's delicious tea. We make good tea.
Yes, finally.
Yes. Don't have to throw cups.
No cups. I see now. I see now consequences of actions. It only took 2.5 hours.
So we'll have the characters give their final thoughts, and then we'll remind everybody where they can find us, and then we will go.
Yeah.
Good night, Eastern.
So late.
With the 0 script that we got through.
I told
Again.
you. I was like, prove it. Prove it.
So glad I
Ah.
studied anything.
Wait a minute. What? Let me get this straight. Was IBAI's issue part of the script?
No.
Then you've
Oh,
done this to
wow.
yourself. Then you've done this to yourself.
Wow.
We are not to blame, ma'am. Oh, I'm saying.
Fantastic. I love having Titus come in and really break it up too for a minute.
Same.
So IBAI, we'll start with you since this was.
I feel like I just graduated kindergarten, and I appreciate my team. Sharing is caring. Thank you.
Yes.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a whole plan on not engaging.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Pretty much.
De-escalate, de-escalate, de-escalate.
Yep.
We tried.
So Brandon, is that your closing thought?
My closing thought. Had a blast. Always fun. Not moving forward in the story, but telling an incredible story at the same time is quite a feat. And we had a huge story development tonight. Episode, which is awesome. So, 2 thumbs up. I'm over here.
Love
2
it.
thumbs up.
Winespring.
my goodness.
Senator Billy Nelson, closing thoughts.
Closing thoughts from Senator Billy Nelson are: the stars above remind us of
Oh,
the
God.
boundless potential that lies within us all. And I think that as a team, we have proved that today, and hopefully have assured at least 2 people on this weird planet that we have found ourselves on that we may be a disaster with our new magic, but we have hearts of gold.
Oh.
Senator for president.
Senator for President 2024.
Keeping my groupies in check.
Starman, closing thoughts from Starman.
Yeah, so I think I'm just kind of given that I was just barreled into, I'm kind of rubbing my hip. I'm like, oh my goodness, that hurt. And then I noticed that there's like some leftover pizza in my pocket, and I'm just standing there eating it.
I get pizza.
I'm just really, really happy that we didn't have to hurt IDAI, and that,
As if we could
looking
have.
forward- Yeah.
I don't know.
I had plans. If it
Oh
went
my
that way,
gosh.
I had plans.
Yeah.
No. We're glad they're there.
Just feeling relaxed and happy.
This music is everything right now.
It is.
All right, so we'll go back the other way. So Starman, Mr. Winespring, like flip it back,
Yeah.
reverse it, back to reality. Where can people find you?
Yeah, you can find me on X. So it's at StarMenDragarin. And or you probably find me with Mr. Winespring as well. So, and maybe even in some hashtag What Eats posts. So
It's true.
It's very true. Winespring.
That's me. You can find me on X at Winespring Cafe, hashtag What Eats, and every other Monday night on Critter XD's YouTube channel, I do the You Will and Chill show with Tavern over here, and we also play D&D as the Nights Who Stay Chill, aka the band of really, really nice good guys. So come check us out when we play. It's super fun. And try my recipes, please. That's all. Oh, and don't forget to check out Cara's book
It's true.
on Amazon.
True.
For fun to read. I would love to chat with more people about it, and I can't do that until we read it.
Tell us the title again.
The Last Door, a novel of the Dark River series.
Because if I was like going on Google and just wrote looking for Cara's book, I mean,
You
Probably
might
come
It
Sure,
is
it pops
in
up.
the comment for
that's right.
this.
There's a link.
There is a link. You can
Actually, the
directly
first
go get it
result
there.
on Google. Oh.
First result.
Tavern, where can people find you?
You can find me on X. You can find me on the TikToks. You can find me on Redbubble, on Zazzle, on TeePublic, Instagrams. I'm all over the World Wide Webs.
Yeah.
Freaking everywhere. Just look for the stash and the bald head.
Nice. Aliens, where can we find you?
You can find me on the internet. I exist in a place called X. I post terrible opinions. Actually, I think my opinions are perfect. And if you
They're
disagree,
hilarious.
you're
Very
wrong.
fun.
They are fun.
So, thank you. And I'm trying to bring people together. So if you think that I'm being mean, you're missing my point. So that's pretty much the only thing that matters right now, is to bring us together, and that is what I'm
Yes.
spending most of my free time doing. So that's where I am.
Yay.
Which is what we did during this game.
Yay.
Brought people
Yay.
together.
And without,
Felt like-
mostly without
Felt like the
violence.
Care Bears of NASA.
Yeah.
NASA pictures.
The NASA Bears.
New hashtag. I am your Mistress of Chaos. Also, Roof Mistress on all the socials. You can find me on ThreeFold Talk on this channel. Malkier Talks on Thursday nights. And it's an IL variety show where we talk Wheel of Time shit. And also, I
Stacking.
have a Wheel of Time 4th Age RPG game that's also out on this channel called Time to Roll the Dice. We have one episode out. The next episode is dropping here on Friday. And if I can get my shit together, if you have a membership, which is hopefully in the links, to us, you can hopefully you'll get the early membership tomorrow. The early access to the episodes. Yes, I'm still working on it. But yeah, so that's the goal. Anyways, thank you guys all for playing. Thank you to all the people who are watching on X and here on YouTube. And hopefully we have minimal technological difficulties next week and can actually execute our live stream at 8:30 p.m. on
Thank you,
Tuesday.
NASA. Thank
Yeah,
you, NASA.
Thanks, NASA.
Thank you, NASA.
Good job.
This is what you
And,
like to do.
Yeah.
with that, we will be signing off. Have a good evening. See you next week. Bye.
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 Adios.
What the